Good afternoon, it's KPhit and I'm back. So as you can see, there was 2 chairs that I put over there. I'm going to start bringing the boys up here one by one as this last quarter ends for the year, and you're going to start to get an insight on the boys that I hang around and the men that I hang around, and a bit of a background story on them and why we started Start Together, Finish Together, and why we're going to continue to grow it. So over these next coming series, funny word, you'll get to know a bit more in depth on the lads and where they've come from to where they are now and where we're going to push this thing. So keep following along, make sure you hit subscribe, and let's get into it. This afternoon I want to talk about why speaking or talking to someone that you trust lifts more weight than the gym does. Now, as a man, you feel like you have to carry a lot of weight on your shoulders of the world, which is understandable. Everyone thinks that of you, and if you ask for the weight, then you must carry it. But I've come to terms with, even being a leader, being disciplined, being a good role model, doing hard things all the time, being there for everyone else. You still need to be there for yourself. And that quote goes around the internet a lot and stuff like that, which is, make sure you fill your cup first before pouring into others. But I think everyone that's operates at a high level and high energy seems to forget themselves a lot, and it's not until you pull yourself back and realise when you actually speak to someone how much weight comes off your shoulders. For example, I bumped into a very, very good mate, and we were only put together from the universe. Like, I didn't know him prior to the start of a couple of years ago. He's got a heavy presence online, and he's one of the fucking best genuine people that you'll ever come across. He's got a lot of empathy. He's done a lot of amazing things. He does more for this world than big corporations do. And let's not get on that topic. We'll stay where we are, but fuck the big corporations. And I ran into him, and we got speaking, and it really, when you're going through it, like working out skits, training, whether twice a day, 6 times a day, running, lifting, striking, whatever it is that you do, to work on your mental health, but also with stuff that you've got going on in your own world, or surroundings, and not going back to addictions and alcohol and pokies and fucking whatever else that was put here to control us. Just as much as, doing those workouts or going to the gym or training, just as important to speak about what's also going on. Like, certain things will fucking eat you up as a man. Like, it'll eat you up from inside out if you don't get it out of you. And I mean, I'm a perfect example. I train hard every fucking day. I don't miss a day, double sessions. I've been 120 kilos right now in an ultra prep, down to fucking 86, 87, I don't know. I don't feel like, in my head, my mindset and how my head feels, I want to be 91 still, but for this event, I'm right where I need to be. But speaking with him, as I said, it's a huge weight, and you don't want to just be going around, fucking complaining about this and that, and giving everyone else your baggage and weight. It's just, sometimes you need that one person, and they might not be someone that you see every day either. It might not be your mother, your brother, your fucking best friend, your neighbour, whoever it is. It might be someone that you see every so often, and the universe puts you in front of each other for a reason. And and that is to whatever that may be at that time. But having someone like that you can, it's not also dumping all your shit on them, it's just speaking through and regulating those emotions and what's going on if you're fucking stressed or you got this and that going on. You know, that weight that you're carrying, like I was saying, talking about it is, if not better, I think, to get off your shoulders than a weight session. But you know, mental health isn't a joke. It's not because it's like this generation and there's all these people saying to talk about it. It's literally human contact, and now with all devices and shit like that, we've sort of, it's slowly drifting apart. So to speak about it with someone where phones are down, in like a safe space like this, or someone that you trust in person, it truly does fucking do wonders. And you know, talking about the older generation and men not speaking about certain things because they were hard or they got brought up not to, I've come to terms with speaking to my old boy, and he's very, very quiet. He only says something when it's needed, and it's very valuable. But to be honest, I don't think it's that they're you know, hard and they've been told not to talk about their feelings and emotions. I honestly think it is after so many years of maybe a destructive path through their teens, 20s and 30s, and then, you know, figuring out life like we all are, and then it gets to, you know, your 40s, 50s, 60s, and the silence is just there because you've just seen so much of the world, you've seen so many different things, and the choice is just to be quiet, and it just is, you know, it's just the fucking, you've broken your fucking back, you know, 30, 40, 50 years working to provide for your family and your partner, and you've just become silent and complacent with the peace. So I honestly think, because I asked my dad that question, like, why does no one your age really talk about, you know, their emotions and stuff like that, or, you know, whatever it is, past traumas. But, you know, Dad didn't really say anything. I sort of just come to that, you know, conception that I really think that's it. They've just been around for so long, and they've just done what's required day in, day out. You know, some might not train, and that's understandable, but, you know, they've just done the hard yakka, and they've, you know, figured everything out for themselves. And I think they just get to that point of like, what's the fucking point? You know, there's no point of raising the voice. There's no point of, you know, fucking arguing and shit like that. And then they end up just becoming, silent, because what's the fucking point of speaking about it? They've already done the thing, and now it's to live like the rest of the time that we have left, because tomorrow isn't promised. Yesterday's already fucking gone. So I think they just sit in that place of quietness, and, you know, whether they are dealing with mental health or not, that's another story for someone to open up. But you're not the only one on that island like you think you are. So many people go through it. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're an athlete, if you're in the fire department, you fucking work up at an office, or, you know what I mean, at the local IGA, Coles, you're a fucking cop, whatever it is. You know, fly helicopters, fly planes, you're a fucking UFC fighter like Kai. Like, everyone will go through it, and it's not until you actually, you know, go through something that you realise that, fuck, mental health actually is real, you know. And that's why we lost 7 men yesterday, 7 a day and 7 tomorrow, because we're not equipped with these tools to be able to handle, I guess, life and situations as they arise, because we're just surrounded with fucking addictions and shit. An example of that too, I'd been contacted by one of my mates, and we've been fucking very good mates since knee high. We went to kindy and that together, and he reached out this week. And long story short, I don't want to share his private and personal business to the world because he's not one of those people. But what I was just saying before was he just thought, he's been alive 30 plus years, and he just thought that people talked about mental health was a bit of a joke in some sort because he'd never dealt with, I guess, a challenging life situation before like he has just now, and to overcome that. And as I said, he thought it was all a load of shit. Why are they taking these pills and why are they doing this and blah 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 blah. And he's going through it at the moment, so I'm there to support him as he knows, and we're getting him on a program to start getting himself in shape because he's let himself go. But the moral to that he's been alive 30 plus years and thought it was a bit of a joke, and now he feels like he's that only man on that island, but he's fucking not. So many people go through it. And whether, I'm now, after being in years and years of the mental health system and having pharmaceuticals for that, I'm dead against it nowadays, but I don't, if that helps someone for now, then I'm all for it, For me, I know how much, exercise, whole food, hydrating your body, sunlight, salt water, nature, all the things that we're equipped with as humans from this earth do way better wonders for you than pharmaceuticals. But as I said, if it gets you right for now, go get it. So that's the first yarn on why speaking about your problems or situations can lift more weight than the gym. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and you'll be seeing the rest of the boys soon sitting in the chair. It's KPhit. Let's get it.